The woman opens the door, only to find it blocked by a mysterious black wall. At first, she thinks it's a prank played by her boyfriend, but Tim is also very puzzled. When the couple went to look for other exits, they realized that all the windows in the house were also sealed shut. Tim puts all his strength into slamming into the black wall, only to realize that it won't budge at all. In order to escape, they rush to call the police with their cell phones, but there was no signal at all, and the screen was severely disturbed by the phone's proximity to the black wall. Girlfriend this time cannot stand, copied up the home of the electric drill on the black wall drill. But the drill bit straight sparks. The black wall is not moving. Just when they intend to give up, the next room came from the noise. The two picked up the drill toward the neighbor's house, and soon drilled a narrow hole. Seeing that the neighbor was also in a state of shock, they realized that the neighbor was also trapped in his home by the black wall. To make matters worse, the water in the apartment was also cut off. Was someone trying to kill them here by thirst? Tim is so angry that he throws his cell phone directly at Blackwell. When he calms down, he notices a white dot on the black wall, and when he walks in, it's a cell phone part, which means the black wall is like a magnet. They rush to bring all the things with iron at home, and sure enough, all the iron was adsorbed to the wall. After testing, they found that the strongest place of the black wall magnetic field to form a weird square. But before they could figure out what was going on, all the iron suddenly shook, followed by an instant rebound. Good thing Tim reacted quickly. His girlfriend was not injured, but his back was pierced with many small holes. Tim can only let his girlfriend to help deal with the wound. At this time, the next door neighbor's house suddenly came from the quarrel. They looked through the hole, but could not see anything. After hearing the neighbor's screams, he quickly grabbed a tool and chiseled the wall. Because he didn't know his neighbor well, Tim took a stick and walked into his neighbor's house. Upon arriving at the bedroom, they found blood all over the floor and the lady of the house shivering on the floor. They asked the lady of the house what had happened when the neighbor suddenly jumped Tim from behind and pressed the stick against his neck. When Tim was about to die, his girlfriend sprayed the neighbor with mace and Tim was saved. The female neighbor rushed over to explain that her boyfriend didn't mean to hurt her. He just didn't want her to hit the wall and accidentally hurt herself. After learning that it was a misunderstanding, everyone rushed together to find a way to escape. Soon, Tim from the neighbor's house turned out a sledgehammer against the black wall on the smashing. Smashing hands are numb, the black wall or no reaction. At this point, his girlfriend, who was an architect, suddenly thought that the apartment was built in 1897, and she heard that when the building was built, there was a bomb shelter underground. She guessed that as long as you keep digging downstairs, you can definitely dig to the air raid shelter to escape. Upon hearing this, Tim immediately picked up a hammer and smashed it into the ground.